Madrid shooting themselves in the foot again.
Atlético Madrid against Real Madrid adopted a strategy of maintaining a very compact 4-4-2 defensive shape below the mid-third, with a strong ball-side compactness. One of Real Madrid's main responses to Atletico's defensive structure was to use combination play to penetrate the deep inside channel. Atletico's block is heavily compacted toward the ball side left, creating a dense defensive structure. Real Madrid first use a sequence of passes to shift the block toward the right and stretch the internal spacing of Atletico's compact shape. Valverde then moves laterally, from left to right, to access the right channel, before combination play allows Real Madrid to penetrate quickly into the right deep inside channel. By doing so, they break the local numerical disadvantage inside Atletico's compact block, create space, and eventually find the delayed runner with a cutback.
Valverde, he can, who pulls it back.
So the key point is not just the penetration itself, but the way Real Madrid first shifted Atletico's compact block to create access into the deep inside channel. Real Madrid's second attacking strategy was to use a midfielder's penetrating run followed by a diagonal cross. Atletico still maintain a compact block around the box. To respond, Real Madrid first move the ball wide to shift the defensive block toward the right, looking to stretch and disrupt the horizontal spacing inside Atletico's shape. At the same time, the midfielder makes a central penetrating run, while the forward attacks the gap between defenders, gradually destabilizing Atletico's marking structure across the back line. Once that structure is disturbed, the fullback delivers a diagonal cross into the box, and the midfielder's flick-on allows Real Madrid to attack the deeper space, with the forward arriving beyond.
It's in towards Tramini, who gets the head.
What matters here is how Real Madrid first shifted Atletico's block and destabilized the back line before the diagonal cross. Real Madrid's third attacking strategy was to use an overload to isolation approach after stretching the attacking width to its maximum. Real Madrid prepare an overload to isolation pattern by stretching the attacking width to its maximum. With the left midfielder holding a wide position on the touchline, Atletico's first defender is placed in a situation where he cannot control the far side at the same time. As a result, Atletico's block becomes heavily compacted toward the left, where the ball is located, creating strong ball-side compactness. At that moment, the possessor sends a long switch toward the right fullback, who is maintaining the right side width, allowing Real Madrid to execute both the flank switch and the overload to isolation in a single action. Because Atletico's block is already heavily tilted toward the left, they are forced to cover a large distance in order to shift back across. At the same time, three attackers make deep central runs, pulling the defensive line inward and deeper. From there, the fullback delivers another long cross toward the far side of the box, and Real Madrid find the midfielder attacking the open space to create a dangerous shot. The value of the switch comes from Real Madrid first fixing Atletico's block on the ball side to create the isolation. In the end, Real Madrid did not force direct penetration. They first manipulated Atletico's block, shifting it, destabilizing it, and fixing it on the ball side, before attacking the space that opened up. That was the real value of their attacking structure. Feel free to share your thoughts on Real Madrid's attacking approach against Atletico Madrid in the comments.